This is Politically Erect. My name is Mike Grant, and when I hear that rich, pretty boy Republicans like Michael Grimm of New York are trying to be human beings, I'm politically erect. I want to talk about the two worst types of people in society today, the rich and the Republicans, and they both wash each other's hands. Let's start with the crooks, the rich. If I'm the last one to a four-way stop intersection and the other three cars are a Mercedes, a BMW, and a Range Rover, I still go first. Why? Because that's what luxury vehicles drivers do, so why should I be any different? I just gun it. If they smack me, guess who loses? My car is a piece of shit. It's American. If it gets wet or a leaf falls on it, it's worthless. So hit me. I suggest all of America does this too. Don't let the rich shit on you in traffic like they shit on you in life. Hit me. Come on, rich guys. You've got all the advantages in the deficit bill legislation, and we got the taste of your farts. So you can afford it if you wreck with me. You can drive your Bentley, or Aston, or Maserati instead. You can have your chauffeur you around Bloomfield Hills, Birmingham, Franklin, or Northville. God forbid you go anywhere else. A slum. You can call your mistress and have her schlep you around in the VW bug you bought her, Mr. Generous. So hit me. Because, bitch, I'm going first. You know, like you always do. Alright, I've made sense to some of you, hopefully. Hopefully. Funny word. Us middle-class Americans used to empathize with it. Now we are sympathized by the haves. They have a lot of sympathy for you poor. Well, not enough to donate to food pantries or volunteer any of your country club time to a charity. They feel bad for you, but not enough to pay their fair share of income tax so our Michigan roads were safer to navigate with your family. They have remorse when they see you, a low-income schlub with too many children than you can afford, but they won't give you the 20 cents when you come up short in the grocery line. No, but they will switch lines when you start removing items, because that's easier than the relinquishment of less than a quarter to a fellow citizen to save time. Certain minorities that are wealthy but claim pride in their frugality are the worst human beings of all. Jews! Jews, I'm talking about you. I've been monetarily fucked over by more Jews than Jesus. Well, maybe not monetarily, because to Jesus, I'm the rich prick. So who lets these assholes get away with what they get away with in society? These rich people that some of you dummies admire, and maybe even go out of your way to service them or bend over backwards for them. Fuck them. They fuck you all the time. They just did this week in the deficit and debt reduction bill. The Republicans got everything they wanted. In fact, our Republican president, Obama, and that's the first time I've ever said it because he fucked us over. And I, for the first time, will state that I don't want him in office again. Either get another Democrat in there or let the Republicans have it. The economy is going to crash apparently for another 4 to 6 years. Housing starts are going to be a minimum 10 years before they rebound. So let the Republicans take the blame for a change. They'll just lie their way out of it like they do everything else. And who do they do that to? Us. How do they do it? Well, 5 letters. MEDIA, the media. Do you know what a political action committee is? These are special interest groups that advertise lies, like the Swift Boat group. And the really annoying thing about the media is you have good people on, on the stalwart stations like MSNBC and CNN, like Ed Schultz and Dylan Ratigan, who really hammer the right and make it real easy for the average American dummy to understand what's going on. But at the same time, their bosses are accepting the advertising from these special interest groups. And it's totally hypocritical. that kind of a news station, and I use the word news facetiously. You see, Democrats don't have to pick on Democrats anymore, because Republicans have that covered on a full-time basis now, professionally. They gave into the Tea Party. What's the T for in Tea Party, sympathizer of New York Republican Michael Grimm? What is the T for in Tea Party? Testicles? Well, you don't have any, because you didn't stand up to them. Tampons? They didn't stop the flow of red ink. Titties? Well, like all of Los Angeles, you Tea Partiers couldn't be more fake. Or tushy, because that's where you fucked all the senior citizens, right in theirs. My recommendation is for the T to stand for the, as in the end of the Tea Party, and the beginning of the states uniting again. I thought we called ourselves the United States. Well, what the hell do I know? I'm not rich, so I must not be smart. This is Mike Grant for Politically Erect, copyright MMXI by Artichoke Down. Mr. and Mrs. Dummy America, when you're done tasting rich people's farts, get a spine. Call your congressman.